Hello there, welcome to Genesis Models. My name is Bobby Waldron, and in this video we're going to be having an in-box review of one of Meng's models, brand spanking new tools for 2016, which is the Messerschmitt ME410 B2 or a U2 or a R4 heavy fighter. Looks like an absolutely cracking kit, and Meng hasn't done that many aircrafts, but this one looks absolutely stunning. It's 1 in 48 scale. It is a little bit pricey. It is around about the 46-47 pounds mark, but it is a brand new tool, and you know, we've got a nice heavy fighter with this. So box art looks absolutely stunning, hopefully, as you can see there. Let's open this up. Now, Meng models, they do a lot of armoured vehicles, but they haven't, as I say, got many aircraft. So looking at this, let's get out a few of these screws first. I'm not going to get them all out of the bags, right? There's no real need to, but if I bring you in, let's get straight in. Let's have a look at what type of surface detail Meng models brings to the table. Well, first off, you can see we've got some really very sort of crisp, very consistent detail on here with the recessed rivet. Maybe looking a little bit, shall we say, a bit out of scale, maybe a bit too big, but we do have a load of nice rivets going on all around the surface detail. They're not all the same size. You do have some different sizes, which is rather good. Looking good so far on our surface detail here. A little bit of detail we have just here, which is of all sorts of things. Like we've got cockpit detail, lots of nice raised recessed detail, all sorts of bits going on there, actually looking rather good for out of the box. A couple of dials as well, again, you know, details looking rather good on there. We've got some MGs and all sorts going on here as well. I did notice actually we've got a little bit of a broken piece just here. It doesn't look too bad. It looks like it can be glued relatively easy, whether this is just a one-off or not. Loads of sort of detail going on here. I think it's like all the radios, equipment and whatnot, but nice cockpit detail there for out of the box, looking rather stunning. Moving along, we've got some more cockpit detail, which is potentially the floor plates or something, but yeah, full of bags and bags of detail, which is rather good for out of the box. Got another sprue here, which is just the underside of the wings. Moving along, we've now got the fuselage, which, as a note as well, they do come in these really good quality packets, which, you know, all sprues get their own packet, so you know, good packaging. But yeah, moving along, we have again same sort of detail on the wing section. Lovely rivet work, lovely recessed panel lines, all sorts of panels being shown here and everything. You know, stunning bit of detail, both on both of our fuselage sections just here. On the inside, there is a nice little bit of detail going in on the inside, not bad for out of the box. One or two ejector pin marks, will they get seen? I'm not quite sure until you get it together, but don't look too hard to sort of sort out a bit of detail just at the back there for the rear wheel. So that's the fuselage section. Just moving along here, let's get the rest out here. So I don't want to get all packets out, but we've got some more detail just running along here, which is just like a few sort of panels and stuff here and there. There's a couple of seats, but you know, it looks pretty much the same as the rest of the kit, really. We do have a bunch of engine section stuff here. Actually, I think I'll get one of these out. This is like a duplicate sprue. Right, because you do have that lovely option to put on display your engine, and actually for out of the box, I mean, there's a fair bit of detail just going on with our engine section here, and we've got all the little bits and bobs that's going to go around that engine section. We've got some engine cowls here, they're looking rather good. Just focus you in on there. nice bit of recessed detail on there. We've got our wheels here as well, which also, you know, they have you know, a nice bit of detail, a bit of writing on there as well. Not looking too bad for out of the box. Another little piece here, just a few little odds and sods on there. Then we have the whole canopy bit. Got a canopy section here. I'll just get the one out because there's two here. But actually, the packaging, you've got you've got two layers of packaging. Although there was, maybe it's got stuck inside, or it's come out. Yeah, it's come out, but basically there's two layers of packaging. You got, you know, I'm gonna just have to open one up now, I think. But let's just open this one up. All right, we pull this out, and we've got two nice layers of packaging, which really is, you know, it's something that should be done with all canopies, if you ask me, because any kind of scratching, it can be such a pain to sort out. But let's take a closer look, and hopefully you'll see they are absolutely crystal clear. We've got no sort of cobweb effects going on with them at all. No scratches, no scuffs, not really looking ripply, just nice and crystal clear, exactly what you want with your canopy. So a nice big thumbs up there. Moving along, we then have, you do get a little bit of photo etch. It's not a huge amount. It's not feeling like the good quality of an Edard bit of photo etch, but it doesn't look too bad. You know, yeah, it's just a little bit of photo etch. It's not a big one, to be honest with you. Then we have some decals now. With our decals here, these look good, and we know they're going to be good because they have the cartographer, printed by cartographer, on there. And if you look at them, I mean, they're looking a little bit sort of on the matte side. The writing is looking like you can sort of read even that tiny bit of writing. Get a magnifying glass on there. All the colours and everything looking registry. Doesn't look like there's any problems with it, and we should know by now that Cartograph aren't going to give you any problems. They're going to work well with micro, sol and set. Then we move on to our instructions, which we do have what is a good looking booklet, nice good quality booklet here. A little bit of an explanation about the aircraft. You've got three different markings here, A, B and C to start off with, and typical instructions. Looks like it's going to get you there nicely. Put your cockpit together, which there's quite a bit of internal detail that you can put on this kit. As you can see, there's all sorts of gun bays and cockpits and all this kind of stuff going on, which is rather cool. You do have the option of different sort of weapons on this canopy section here. Now this could be a little bit tricky because it's not one piece canopy. What we have here is like two side pieces and two center pieces, so it does look like you're going to have to use Tamiya Fin cement to glue these two pieces of well, these four pieces of canopy together for it to have enough strength to go together. So you're going to have to be careful not to sort of get that on any of the clear window parts of the canopy, or you're going to nastily smudge it. But yeah, just take your time with this section, I would recommend on that. You can have canopies open. You've got this nice engine section, so you can show this off, both engines. Could do a load of scratch building, do all sorts with that. As I say, you've got all sorts of weapons as well. Just quickly moving along now. Yeah, you can have all your flaps, slats, ailerons and stuff sort of changing their position and whatnot, and you finish off by basically bringing those wing sections to the fuselage. We then have three sets of markings, which hopefully you can see here. This one in particular is the splinter camo pattern, which actually all three of them are splinter camo patterns, so actually there isn't a major difference with these three paint schemes. They're all a simple Splints camo pattern. It literally is just some slight marking changes with the decals. That sort of separates them, so could have been a bit more interesting. Then at the back we have all the different paint call-outs, which they show you the Vallejo relevance there for the paint calls out. So that's the whole kit. It is about £47. Sort of, I mean, okay, it does look like a really good mold. I mean, it's a brand new mold. You do get a bit of photo etch. Those canopies look absolutely stunning. You got the best decals in the world. There is a lot of plastic for your money here. It seems like an okay price. I'm looking at it, and yeah, it does look like it would be a nice build, and I would definitely recommend it. Packaging is absolutely stunning. So yeah, absolutely cracking recommended kit here at Genesis Models. So hopefully you've enjoyed this inbox review. So until next time, my name is Bob Waldron. This is Genesis Models, and I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you.